Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of Weekly Shorts. This is something that started last week. I had teased about if I miss one, please don't hurt me. Uh, but what we're going to do today is actually show you how to install a CPU into a motherboard. I have an AMD and an Intel, so we're going to try to show you both. Also, this video is for people that are just starting out and have no clue what they're doing. So hopefully this will help them out a little bit on installing CPUs and actually installing thermal paste. Also, I'm going to hint around on what you need if you want to change your thermal paste as well, and that's why we have the I always get this wrong, the isopropyl alcohol. You want to get some of this, some paper towels, some Q-tips, and obviously your thermal paste. I'm actually going to show you in the video 3 methods on how to apply this to your CPU. The dot, which is the little piece size, the X, and then the 3 lines, and it actually turned out to look like a 3 or an E or what have you in the video. But I'm actually going to show you how it spreads as well when you're putting your AIO on or your heat sink, and the distribution of the paste on the CPU. So with that being said, let's go ahead and start this up. And also, what I want to mention as well, if you have any ideas for me on these weekly shorts, or if you want to contact me for anything, you can actually find me at cpptech2020 at yahoo.com. I'll put it right here. And also, if you want, you can follow me on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter at cpp_tech. I'll put that somewhere around here. So let's go ahead and get this started. So we're going to do the AMD one first. Okay. So if you're not familiar with AMD actually has their pins on the CPU itself. So you see all those sparkly things, see the pins? The pins are actually on the CPU itself. Now, when you go to install this, there's actually if you look, there's a little triangle right here. I don't know if you see it or not. A little triangle right here. So now, if you actually look at the motherboard, I'll get it somewhat closer. Yeah, if you look at the motherboard, there's actually a triangle. That thing focus on you or not. There's a triangle right there. So what you want to do is actually line up that triangle with the triangle on the CPU. Okay, so before you put this on, there's a lever here. So you want to put this up, and then the CPU should just drop right in. Get a little bit of a thing. Ooh. Now it's in there. It's locked in place. So that's all there is to that. So on your Intel CPUs, and I'll show you on the motherboard here in a minute when we swap that over. This is an i7 9700K. But as you can tell, there's no pins on this one. The pins are on the motherboard itself. So what I want to do is we're actually going to take the motherboard out of here, and we're going to install the CPU for the Intel board. So I've never opened this one up yet. This is for a future build, brand new. And I'm pulling this out for you guys so we can demonstrate how to install a CPU on the Intel side as well. Now that other one I had, it was an older AMD. That was actually, if you recognize it, was from the retro build. So now Intel's a little bit different. If you notice on the AMD side, the levers facing the I/O shield, and the Intel is facing down towards the M.2s and stuff. So there's same again. There's a lever here. Just pull it up, and that thing comes up. There is a guard on here. Just leave that guard on there. It'll pop off. I don't know if you can get a good look at it. The pins are actually on the motherboard for Intel. So again, remember the triangle I showed you before on the AMD board? There's a triangle right there. And on this CPU, there's a triangle right there. Don't get it confused with this one, because people will. It's actually a triangle right there. And it'll line up with that triangle there. And all you do is just slide it in there. And go. And then pop that down. So whenever you push down this lever, when you push down this lever, this guard will pop off. Now there's a screw here. You see these notches? You gotta make sure that it goes into that screw. Now there's gonna be some tension. Okay? You're not gonna break it. And now you're in. See how it popped off? And now you're good to go. So the first application we're gonna do is the dot. It's a little piece size. Right in the middle, best you can. What we're going to do is try to demonstrate how well this spreads. Might need just a little bit more. Okay. So there's your traditional standard one. You got the X and the 3 lines. See how that one spreads out pretty good. All right, so the next one we're going to do is the cross pattern. It's one you saw when we did the retro build. So you start at one corner, a thin line to the other corner. And go ahead and go to the other corner. And this corner. So what we want is to get it as evenly as possible on the CPU when it spreads. All right, so the third way we're going to do today is 3 lines. So we're going to put 1 line on bottom here, 1 in the middle, and 1 on the bottom. And now it looks like an E. E for everybody. All right, so let's see how this one spreads. So far, the X is the winner. Okay, so that thermal paste, that was pretty interesting, I thought. When we did the piece-size dot, I would have thought that one was spread better than the other two. The X and the 3 lines, it's almost a tie on those two. But let me know what you think about that. Now, I do want to tell you, I did it on the AMD card, and that AMD card, as you've seen, is a little bit bigger than the Intel. So the amount of paste that you're going to use is going to determine on what CPU you are using. So just keep that in mind. But that was a pretty cool little glimpse on seeing how it actually spreads whenever you put your heat sink or your cooler on. I found it interesting. So if you like this video, throw a subscribe. If you have any questions or any ideas for the Wednesdays, I know we talked about it at the beginning, but if you have any ideas, send me an email. It'll be at cpptech2020@yahoo.com. I'll put it back on here, and I'll put a link down below as well, hopefully, if I can figure it out. So thank you for watching. That's it for me today. Don't forget, retro build's coming, part 3. So stay tuned for that. Have a good day. Take care. What's up, guys? What is up? What is up? What is up? We are live today. I just clapped and it. So we have a lot to talk about today, and one of the things I want to go over is the channel. But did everybody have a good weekend? Have a good New Year's? I hope so. If you guys join me Thursday night for the live show to try to get 70 subscribers by midnight, we hit that goal at 10:04. So I thank you guys very, very, very much. We're going to go over the channel and what it actually has done in the last 4 months. The channel has grown beyond my expectations, and I know it's some small little leapfrogs, but be honest, it's a lot bigger and gaining traction here in the last 4 months, and I'm going to show you guys some of the stats or whatnot from that. But we're also, if you notice up here on the screen right up here, I've got my email address, and you can follow me on Twitter. And then there's a Facebook group. I'm going to talk about that here in a little bit, so bear with me here. So I'm going to actually dive into the channel here real quick, and I'm going to show you a few things. Right now we are sitting at 76 subscribers. I thank you guys so much. I've gained 6 subscribers since we live streamed on Thursday. That was pretty cool. We had a lot of fun. A lot of people joined in. I like when people come in and start talking to me, and I like to interact with them and whatnot. But we have 76 subscribers, so I thank you guys very much. We went from 62 on Thursday night to 76 today, so that's a real big accomplishment. Um, there's actually a website called the Social Blade, and we can go in here and see some of the analytics or whatnot. The things that popped out to me in September, the whole month of September, I had 241 views. You know, that to me was like, I can't believe 241 people are watching my videos. And if you watch the earlier videos, they were pretty bad. It was me trying to figure out the whole thing, relearning Premiere Pro, and I've known computers. I've done computers for a very long time, but just getting this whole YouTube thing set up. But from September, and then, whoops, where's my mouse? Where's my mouse? Where's my mouse? Oh no, my mouse is gone. Way over there. Um, Too many monitors, and then the wireless mouse to boot. Uh, Nice technical difficulties going on here. It's all right, guys. Bear with. Bear with. There's my mouse. Oh wow, it did something. All right, there's my mouse. Sorry, guys. So in the month of October, I got 710 views. 710 views from September's 241. And it didn't stop from there. In November, it went up to 1,845 views. I mean, it almost doubled. That's just ecstatic to me. And I appreciate everybody who's watched them. That tells me that I'm on the right track and that I'm doing some good with helping out the community that's actually watching my videos. I don't know what's with the ad. Yeah, it's the ad. I'm sorry. I don't know. It's on the website, man. I can't change the ad. Um, but going back to no or this November, we had 1,845 views. So that's great. And then the month of December, it jumped up to 2,371 views. It's just blowing my mind. And for those of you watching, I appreciate it very much so that you're watching the videos, you're liking. Some people are disliking. Can't help that. We'll just look past the dislikes, and maybe that's just the algorithm telling they don't want to see content of that nature or whatnot. But I did do a video on that Lee and Lee vertical mount, and I was going through some stuff, and I realized that I dropped the F bomb, didn't bleep it out, and I apologize for that. I can't really go back unless I take the whole thing down, and I'm just not going to do that. So I'll put something on there. But so going to oh man, what'd you do, Charlie Brown? Technical difficulties. All right, so going to the subscribers. There's the ad. Is that better? Is that better now? No ad? Different ad? Let's go to October. I got one, or September, I got one whole subscriber. So I appreciate that one subscriber. Every subscriber is very, very grateful to me. I'm grateful that you subscribed. But so we went from September to October, we gained 6 subscribers in October. So the trend is going up. And then 15 in November, and then in December, we got a total of 19. So it's climbing. I'm ecstatic about that. So I wanted to just show you guys a little bit about what's going on in the last 4 months. We appreciate it over here, and I'm hoping I can I can keep making content for you guys that's that's worth it's worthwhile, you know. Um, if you guys have watched me, you know me. I'm a one man band, and I'm still got to get some of this stuff situated. So um, maybe I can get some help at some point in time. Um, so anyway, here's the deal. So I started filming a video. I'm gonna post it on probably on Wednesday because I'm gonna go back and have some more minor surgery Wednesday afternoon. So I'm gonna have to have some time to heal by our live stream on next Sunday. So, but here's the thing: if you're looking in here, I don't want you to post it in the. Yeah, I know I need a stream deck. I'm not gonna post it on. I don't want you to post it on the thread here, but I'm gonna tell you where to go to take a guess. There's something different in this studio. I want you to take a look. I don't want you to post it. Um, I'll let you know where to post it here in a few minutes when I discuss this other thing I want to talk to you guys about. Uh, but I have another video, like I said, coming out Wednesday. I was filming all day yesterday. After the stream, I've got more film to do. I've edited some of the video already. Um, I'm gonna like I said, post it. So take a look at the studio while you're watching this live and see if you can't point out what's different, because what's in the studio that's different is going to be the video that I post on Wednesday. So with that being said, we're going to go into a segue on actually what I'm doing, and I'm going to explain all this to you right now. So there's a Facebook group that I've been a part of for probably going a good year or so, and I'm not going to actually really tell you what that Facebook group is. However, I've been on there a couple times and I've helped people. People's helped me. I've put stuff on there because I've gotten stumped on things. It was a great community just to bounce ideas back and forth on each other, and I really liked it. So uh, there was I've been banned on that thing a couple times because I didn't go inside with their rules and regulations or whatnot. Um, but here, let me. Oh, I went there too quick. Uh, Sneak preview of what's to come. Um, I've been banned a few times on there because people have gone on there and asked questions, and sometimes those questions relate to the videos in which I have actually made, and it's like, instead of trying to explain to you in words, because I'm a visual guy, instead of trying to explain to you in words, I put a link of my YouTube video on their group page, and within 5-10 minutes it's been taken down, and then they banned me for like 15 days or whatnot. And that's happened a couple times. And then I don't know, it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago, I got into a conversation and I was like, hey, look, I said, uh, I'm not gonna tell you, I can't show you this video that would be very helpful for you, but if you want to private message me, that'd be great, and I can show you there where it's at, because I don't want to get booted out of here again, because I kind of like this forum. I like the collaboration with the people, and I started getting I guess messages from the administrators saying it's okay to do this, it's not okay to do that. It's so wishy-washy. So I went ahead and shared the channel with people, and at that time I only had like 50 subscribers. I'm not making any money on this thing. I don't. There's no money whatsoever being made right now until I get monetized. And shoot, I got 900 and something thousand, or yeah, 900 and something subscribers to go, and so many video views, hours views. I mean, I'm doing this free at in the basement of my house. So, with that being said, yesterday, 2 days ago maybe, I posted on there, hey guys, if you want to be on my live show or what have you, so I said, let me see everyone's setup and specs, and I'll talk about them on the live show, on my live show YouTube on Sunday. And I had planned on doing a whole big old live show. If you didn't want to be on there, don't post it on there. Immediately, I get kicked off, suspended, and it says don't harvest users' photos and bills from our group or you'll be banned. And then it's got the rule number two on there. It says no advertising. Well, for one, I'm not advertising. Who's advertising anything? Do you see me? I mean, I'm drinking Pepsi, but it's not an advertise for Pepsi. It says links and other Facebook group pages, businesses are restricted, forbidden. This includes sharing posts, streams from other groups, advertising other groups. So, like, if I were to get in there and put another group on there, I'd get banned again. Advertising could lead to immediate ban from the group. So, with that being said, and you already got a sneak peek, guess what I did? I started a group on Facebook. So it's CPP Tech, Computers and Tech. So if you want to go on there, when I get all done with all this stuff today, I'll put a link on from the live show today down below, and you can go in there, or you go onto Facebook and then just do a search for CPP Tech group, and go ahead and join. I've set up a little bit of stuff. There's some rules and regulations in there, but nothing is horrible as that. I mean, I get it. I really get it. However, my problem with it is I'm in there trying to help people just like everybody else, and sometimes a video is more helpful than, trying to explain in words. And with this, with this, I can help people. We can collaborate with each other, and at the same time, you guys can feel like you're part of my channel as well. So, and I won't ever do anything to degrade anybody, throw you guys on the channel and just, hey, look at this idiot. That's not what this is all about. So I guess it's just a big because I'm upset about it, and I know I shouldn't be, but at the same time, it's a community that we just bounce ideas off of and try to help everybody. So I think this is the better way to go, and it's going to help build the community, grow the channel, and we'll see where it goes. I want to actually do a video, either a video or a live stream with everybody's builds, and we'll just talk about all this stuff. So I don't know. I'm ecstatic about it. I appreciate everybody who's watched. I thank you guys for supporting me. So with that being said, I'm going to open the floor up with some questions and try to answer them. So I'm going to go back to this, Excelment, which I believe is Chris. Stream Deck. Get a Stream Deck. Yes, I know. But here's the thing. I got an app on the iPad that turns the iPad into a Stream Deck. I'm just trying to figure out how all that works instead of go out and spend $100-something, $200 on the Stream Deck, which I'll probably eventually have to do anyway. But I think my main priority right now is to save some money for the camera, because right now everybody knows I'm using the iPhone right now as my camera to stream all this. Um, I'm gonna adjust. I know I'm in this chair that has seen better days, and it's comfortable, and I like the chair. So, but yes, the stream deck would be very helpful. I get it. Um, but uh, that that group, that's where I want you guys to throw your guesses on what's different in the studio here. And like I said, the video will be up on Wednesday. So, for those of you who watched on Thursday, that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed Thursday. At the last hour, I played the World of Warships. That was ecstatic. I had a lot of fun with that one. Um, we're live, guys. Talk to me. Analytics, streaming analytics. Um, let's see here. I'm trying to, since I'm new to this YouTube live thing, I'm trying to figure out what what half of this stuff means. So bear with me. Until I get more situated and figure all this stuff and get a stream deck, that would make my life a whole lot easier. Um, I don't know if you guys have seen in the news with the cards talking about mining is back. So if that's actually true, we're in for one heck of a ride in 2021. Um, yeah, if you saw the thumbnail, it's 2021 and it's loading. Well, I got a feeling that we're going to be loading for the next 6 months as far as getting parts are concerned, because trying times. So if you can even buy one at the store, snatch it up, because it's not looking pretty. It's not looking pretty at all. So, um, yeah. Uh, get up here. Get up here. I had some other stuff I wanted to talk about today, and I had it all sitting up here. Uh, yeah. Dead air, dead air, dead air, dead air. Anyway, I know I've only been on here for 22 minutes. I was expecting some of that segment to go a little bit longer than what it did. But if you got any questions, throw them up there on the chat. This is the part where I want to just interact with people and answer some questions, and um, have some feedback from you guys too. Uh, but what else was there? Builds, I don't, like I said the other day, I don't have too many in the works for the fact that there's no parts. Um, who watched The Mandalorian? Yeah, that was intense. We liked The Mandalorian. Um, that was cool. Just trying to fill in some words. Uh, games. Send me a message through email or on Twitter or whatnot. Tell me what games you guys play. Um, some good games. I'm looking for some good games to play. I like that World of Warships. That World of Warships was pretty fun. It was hard playing on a wireless mouse and keyboard. I will tell you that. Uh, but that game's pretty cool. I really like that game. So, uh, yeah, I'm going on dead air now. So, I think I got my audio fixed. think I know I'm gonna probably do another how to set up OBS for streaming gameplay. And my little setup I got here, so it seems to work pretty good. Let me look my content. Let's see how many views because I did one. I did one on well that wall mount, that TV wall mount. I did how to set up gameplay. So I got 36 views on that, how to set up gameplay on OBS. So I think what I'll do is another video on how to set up the streaming for your gameplay and like what we're doing right now. For those people that are very just starting out new and whatnot. So it doesn't take much. I'll be honest. The hardest part for me, this whole process, and I'm still working it out with videos and live streaming, is audio. Don't get a condenser mic. I've I'll that audio has always been my shortcoming, and I've never really understood audio. So I've done a crash course in trying to learn audio. Don't get a condenser mic unless you're doing a webcast or voiceover or whatnot, because that condenser mic, you have to have it right up against your mouth. Um, this next video that's posted, I actually was tried something new. I'm using the mic that I use to stream with. It's going through my mixer and then over into the task cam. I'm thinking that the audio sounds okay of the stuff that I've actually done right now. But audio has been my biggest downfall of this whole process. It really has. I sound like a robot. But having fun, having fun, having fun. Hey, Will, how are you? Thank you for joining me. If you just joined, watch some of the announcements that I did in the very beginning of this. This was me talking about the channel and then Facebook group that I started and everything else. So I got a question for you, Will, though, since you're on here. Real quick, did your 3950X come in? And if so, have you put it in yet? I'll wait for your response there. But audio has been my trick, or has been my kryptonite. I don't know why, but it has, and it's not as easy as you think. But I think I got it down. It sounds okay. I actually had my boy go upstairs, start the live stream, and listen to it on the TV upstairs. And he said it sounded good. I know it sounded good on Thursday night when I did the live stream. So I think we've got this part just a little bit nailed. I'm still probably going to go back to the lab mics when I'm doing my videos for my regular videos. And speaking of that, I know I haven't put up too many of them. I think right now we're kind of in this transition of what do we do, because content is creative, and I wouldn't say it's scarce, but the lack of products in which we talk about, we gotta be inventive and creative. Yes, 3950X. Will got it. Will's from the Wong Reviewer, so go check him out. I like his videos. He's been a good friend throughout this whole process. But check him out, the Wong Reviewer. But yes, he got a 3950X the other day, he told me, and I'm just kind of curious and waiting for him to get it, put it in, and let me know what kind of performance he's seeing, because I mean that's one I was kind of wanting, but I was like, oh, I'll wait for the 5950X, not expecting a little bit of wait period after launch, because with every new CPU, you always end up waiting 2 or 3 months before they become readily available. I mean, you've seen that with the Intel and the 10,000 or the 10th gen series that came out. Now you can get a 10700, 10900. I mean, if you go onto Micro Center, you can pick up those CPUs. I think they got an i7 9700K for $200 on there, and there was like 25 in stock. I mean, so, uh, but with the way things are going, I'm not even so sure that we'll see. I'll be able to see a 5950X for at least a year, and that'll be a $700 processor, $750 processor. So, um, by that time, I don't know. I'm kind of happy with what I have, so we'll see what happens in that. But yes, 3950X, big boy CPU. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, um, going back to the studio and the audio and stuff. I've learned a lot, and I won't lie. Facebook, or not Facebook, live. We're live. YouTube. As a content creator on YouTube, I'm not gonna lie. I have gone on to YouTube and tried to learn some of the stuff that I don't know. That's what YouTube's all about. And what's great about the community is it's the community, and that's what we're here for, you know. Um, Will can contest to that. We've bounced ideas back and forth off each other for, I don't know. I mean, at least 6 months, because I've been on this for 6 months. I've been talking to him probably for 7 or 8. Uh, but do me a favor, if there's a certain video in which you guys want to see made, and I can make it, either go onto that Facebook group, find that, uh, become a member on that group, and I'll be looking at it every day. Throw out some ideas on that, or shoot me an email at cpptech2020@yahoo.com. Send me an email on that. Tell me tell me what you want to see in some of these videos. I don't know if Will's still here or not, but earlier I was telling people, right now there's a new video coming out Wednesday. Take a look at the surroundings. Don't put it up on the chat board. Um, Either email it to me or go into that Facebook group and become a member, and then take your guess on that Facebook group on what's different in the studio, because the thing that's different in the studio is what that video that I am making right now that's going to be up on Wednesday. So, oh man, I got a heater blowing and it's starting to sweat me out. Uh, so yes, yes, yes. Big, 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 big things, big things, big things. I got some ideas. Yes, great ideas. Go on there, Will. Be one of the first. Uh, I explained that. Go back and watch some of the beginning of this show, because I explained on why I did it. I kind of went on a little rant there. So, but that's some fun stuff. Uh, but I'm on Twitter too. I look at that periodically every day. So yeah, um, throw me out some questions or whatnot on this chat, and I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. Uh, I like to interact with people on this. That Thursday night, we went through back and forth. I mean, shoot, that was almost an hour and a half of just fun stuff. Um, and if anybody out there has any more suggestions on audio setup, I'll be more than happy to listen, because, like I said, that's my downfall. I bought a Behringer mixer, and I think I talked about this. That thing, there was something wrong with that thing. So I got actually a new one, and I can't even tell you what the name of it is right now. I'm sorry. But I like that one a lot better. It's USB. I got it all set up. Um, we I think we're getting it going. I want to say thank you again to everybody who subscribed between New Year's Eve and now. We hit that goal to 70 subscribers, like I said earlier in the in the show, and then I've gained 6 subscribers since then. So there was a shoot. I wanted to do this. That's what I wanted to do, and I forgot. I'm so sorry, guys. Um, I wanted. I had a guy yesterday, and I've emailed him back because I was in the middle of something, and um, this guy by the name of Kevin Quima. Sorry if I mispronounce your last name, Kevin. So I did on the retro build. I did a video on those heat sinks, and he's got an AM3 motherboard, and he got those heat sinks. And I've been trying to find them, and I just haven't had a chance this morning trying to get this stream together. I emailed him last night with a question, and he hasn't responded back to me, and that's fine. But he was he bought some that had the three prong instead of the 4 prong. Like that's the 4 prong, and I had to get a controller with remote control for that because everybody knows on the retro build it's static fans and it was Molex for the fans or whatnot, and that's fine, and that's what it was for. But we did the RGB heat sinks, but I was trying to get a hold of him to find out which ones he actually did. He got for that. So if you're watching or if you end up watching this, email me back because I want to talk to you more about your 3 prong because I looked up some stuff and it's less than $20 for the controller and the USB stuff, or not the USB but the RGB stuff, but they're all 4 prongs. So I'm just kind of curious on what you got as far as the heat sinks are concerned. So, but I'll be waiting for you on that. So. But that was pretty cool. He got a hold of me, and I was kind of in the middle of cooking dinner. We had hamburgers last night. Made some hamburgers on the fryer. So uh, I'll give you guys a heads up on what transpired with that one. But that's what I'm talking about. This is the stuff that I want to try to help people with and educate people and educate myself because I mean we all don't know everything, right? So. And that's the whole point of that Facebook group as well. So go ahead and go on there real quick and submit a request and we'll go from there. So we're at 12:37. I normally take an hour on this depending on how interactive we get with people. Five concurrent viewers, so I got maybe 5 people watching, which is cool. That's 5 more than what I expected. So I guess we're 48 minutes in. So I guess we'll cut this short today. I just wanted to go over the YouTube channel, how far it's gone, the Facebook group, and some just other stuff, just bounce ideas back and forth off of each other. So with that being said, did you see my new logo in the beginning? I know there's no notch on the memory stick. I know there's no notch. I'm debating on whether I have to keep it the way that is. I want to make T-shirts, so that's kind of where my logo is at right now. But I want to make some T-shirts with that logo. So I'm kind of liking the straight edge, even though there's a notch in the memory stick. So, but anyway, all right, guys. That's it for me today. I know it's kind of short. We're at 50 minutes, 12 minutes of it was that video. Check out that video if you didn't watch that video in the beginning. That was the video that I made about, the AMD and the Intel boards, and how to tell the difference on, and then applying the thermal paste. I wish I had the better camera when I did that thermal paste. Watching back, it was kind of blurry or whatnot, but maybe later on we might do another video on applying and showing it, and then maybe do a thermal test on each individual one, and if the thermal temps stay the same on each one, or if there's actually a different approach to that. See if one's cooler than the other. So, all right, guys. Well, with that being said, I know we're into football here, and it's Sunday, and I'm always doing this stuff on Sunday at noon. Football starting. Football's got about 4 more weeks to go, so I'm gonna kind of try to stick with this noon on Sunday thing. Maybe next year I might change that up with the football going on. We'll see what happens. But one more time, the Facebook group, CPP Tech, Computers and Tech. Check me out over there. Go ahead and let's collaborate on that full group. Let's get it started. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your mom, tell your grandma. That's an inside outside joke if you've watched the channel. CPP Tech 2020 at yahoo.com. And I'll post that new video Wednesday. And don't forget to go on to the Facebook, the new group, and see what's different in the studio, and take your guess on there. Until then, have a good day, have a good year. We're not year. Don't leave me. But but it's the beginning of the year. So anyway, I'm rambling. That means I need to stop. We will see you guys in the next one. Bye and take care. Thank you for watching.